everybody. How are you? Hope you guys are doing good. Hope you guys are doing really good today. It's a beautiful, beautiful day where I'm at, and I hope it's a beautiful day where you're at. Unless, of course, you're in the southern hemisphere where it's starting to be winter. Not so nice there, but still, you southern hemisphere people still have nice days. Your cold days are in the 50s, 50s, 60s. My cold days are in the negatives. So I don't pity you too much. I really just don't. But anyways, we're gonna keep going. We're gonna go see what's happening in complicated relationships. So I titled this video, It's Complicated. So it's going to be your complicated relationship, guys, and I've decided to go ahead and put them into 3 groups. So people that are separated and it's complicated, people that are in union and it's being very complicated, and people that are karmic relationships that are complicated, okay? We're just going to put it in 3 different area zones because I have a lot more viewers now and I just want to be sure I touch all the bases, you know, in one video if I can. So I'm going to have it in 3 different sections. Okay, I think this one's done. Let me pull some other cards. As you guys know, I like to pull multiple cards for one reading. So I like to get different energies from different decks. So you're going to see quite a few different decks. Hi, everybody. I see you. All right. So the first group is obviously going to be separation, okay? And that's going to be over here in area number 1, and then the middle group is going to be the unions, and the last group on the right over there is going to be karmic. Okay, so I'm going to pull a few different decks that I want energy from, and we'll just get going. I'm going to get a spiritual aspect into it, see what spiritually is going on, and just go forward from there. And if I have to pull any clarifications, I will. How are you guys? Hi, is that Dana? Hi, Dana. Hi, Sonia. Good to see you guys. All right. Your 5th house read a couple weeks ago? What did someone say? Oh, your 5-hour read a couple weeks ago back was eye-opening. Thank you for that. Shani K, thank you for watching it. I'm surprised, you know, 30,000 viewers watched it or more because it's so long. So I was really happy that people were watching that video, and I put my whole heart and soul into that video, you know. I put everything I had into that video. I was really happy. It took a lot of energy and it was really long. It didn't feel that long for me as a reader, but it was. It just came out that way. And when you guys start doing more tarot and all that, you'll notice that when you're doing tarot, you get really into it. You can't just close it down. It's kind of like opening up Pandora's box. As soon as you start doing a reading, you have to keep going till you get to where you feel it's somewhat completed. And that's why a lot of my videos are really long, guys. And I apologize for the long videos, but, you know, I could be a typical reader and say I'm going to do a 30-minute video, and whether I'm done or not, it's going to be over in 20 to 30 minutes. And I'll just start pulling cards, get a few answers, and look at the time and say, okay, that's it. That's the end of the reading. I could do that, but with me, it's more no, I can't, because it doesn't matter how long the reading is going to take. I'm going to get the answers for this session. So that's how I am with my personals too. I keep going. All my personal readers, well, all my people that have ordered personals know that I've always gone way over, and I hate that about myself because it's an underpaying job, but it's a fulfilling spiritual job. But I've always gone above and beyond for the people I do readings for. There's never a clock. And it's worse when I see people in public. I like stay with them all night. It's ridiculous. I'm like, well, let's just pop open a bottle of wine and do these readings all night. So be glad that you're not with me in person, because once this Gemini gets going talking, there's no stopping. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and move over here to separation. I'm going to pull a card. We have trapped. We have arrow, focus. These cards don't do reversals, so don't mind that. So we have trapped and arrow, which is focus. We have victory, which is winning. I love that. This is success. What a sweet victory. Okay, and we have the Sun card. Really positive, uplifting energy. We have Temperance in reverse. And we have the High Priestess. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and pull one more I feel called to. And we have Three of Cups. Okay, so what I'm feeling in the people that are in a separation, hope you guys can see that good enough with the camera there. Obviously, you guys feel stuck in this situation. You feel like you're just going around in circles here in a separation. You're extremely focused on the relationship. You do believe wholeheartedly there's going to be a win, that you're going to succeed, you're going to get through this. But this trapped energy really speaks about how you're coming in. And you're coming in like a bird in a cage. In this particular energy, I'm feeling like you can't talk to them. You can't talk to them. You're blocked. Keep in mind, every reading is reversible. So if you're not blocked, you may have blocked to them. Okay? I get a lot of comments. People don't pay attention. I say it over and over again. Reverse a reading. If this is not you, it doesn't resonate with you, but it resonates with your person, then so be it. But I'm just going to read the reading how I'm seeing it here in the cards, okay? So this person here cannot speak to someone. They are absolutely blocked. They really, I mean, seriously, someone went in their phone and just hit block this number. And they also went in social media and just kind of blocked this person out. There's been a cutting off emotionally as well. There's no information between the two of you. In this separation, there's silence, okay? Cat's got your tongue. And arrow is focus, victory. You're focused on victory. Look how beautiful this energy is. Whoops, let me hold it up for you. You're focused on victory, okay? And this is where you're like, I will overcome this bullshit. I'm not going to allow it to take advantage of me. And I'm not going to allow this to overtake me, overcome me. In fact, I will overcome this situation. I will not allow this to take me down. And so you're very intent. This is a very powerful personality. This is an A-type personality, meaning you are the go-getter, you're the doer, you're the instigator. This person right here takes power into their own hands. This is not someone that sits on the sideline and waits for something to happen. This is someone that makes shit happen. What I see here is Venus in Leo, Moon in Pisces, and a Sun in Cancerian, Sagittarius, Gemini, or Leo also. I also feel Aries, obviously with the arrow. Anyways, it doesn't have to be that combination, but I'm feeling it here. It could also be a moon in Aquarius or a moon in Cancerian. And there could also be a rising sun or moon or Venus in Sagittarius. Sagittarius is pretty loud. Leo's pretty loud. Aries is pretty loud. And Pisces is very loud. But I just want you guys to know that this relationship is in your hands. Temperance in reverse does talk about someone that has a temper, obviously. Someone that can't keep a lid on it. Someone that can't really control or manage their temperament and emotions as good as they would like, as well as they would like. I feel this person is positive and optimistic, which they pull from Saggy and Leo. It's a nice, happy optimism. But I also feel this person withholds, just withholds so much. Not everyone knows what's going on in this person's mind. I do feel like there's two different, I feel like it's your person that can't control their temper. Keep in mind it's reversible, but I feel like it's your person who cannot control their temper. They'll just go off on a whim. You got to be careful around them. But I feel like you can hold your temper. So I was immediately feeling two energies here. I also feel this could be a third-party situation because of the Three of Cups. And I feel like there's 2 or 3 women involved in your person's life. That could be a mother, a sister, you know, a best friend. It could also be 3 sisters. It could also be 3 lovers. It could be a combination. But I do feel like your person has 3 women in their lives, okay, that are an influence, a great influence on them. Let me go ahead and pull some information here from this relationship. Let me pull one of these. Can I have a little bit more information, please? Okay. I have the shadow aspect. So there's a dark side to somebody. Somebody really has a dark side. I'll tell you what, someone could beat someone to a bloody pulp, like, honestly. I don't know who this is. I don't know who this is, but I think this person can be so angry that if they don't watch it, they could beat someone almost to death. Not you. I don't think you guys fight physically. But I think someone withholds so much of their temper, they'll just go off. And again, I don't think that's you. I think that's your person. But if it could be you, I mean, it's reversible. But I feel it is strong, Leo, because Leos do like arguments and fighting. A lot of Leos will go, I'm not like that. I'm a sweet, feminine Leo. I love to cuddle and I don't fight. I'm not talking about you. There's different Leos, but a trait of a Leo is a fighter, period. Get any book you want on any kind of astrology and horoscopes and zodiacs. It's common sense. It's common knowledge that the Leo is a fighter. It's a lion. They're always depicted with their roar and their claws. That's just the Leo. They're also lovers. There's the good side and the shadow side. Am I talking about their positive attributes right now? No, I'm not talking about someone's positive attributes. I'm talking about their negative attributes, their shadow side. Okay? And I feel like what's being caged up in that cage is their temper. There's someone here that has something that needs to get out, but they're caging it up. It's almost like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Okay? They have a very dark shadow side. You know, we don't want that side to come out. Even with the Hulk, right? He had the Hulk. He had this beastie side that we don't want Hulk to come out. Don't call Hulk out. He'll crush and smash everything. So I just feel like this person has an attitude where they have a temper that could go off. They are trying to withhold it. They are trying to keep it at bay. But I'm very curious, why do they have this temper? So I'm going to ask, let's see, what cards should I use? Why does someone have this temper? Why does somebody have this temper? I have so much going on inside stuff. I don't know what to do. Complicated or contemplating. So one of the reasons why this person is doing this, because they are not letting anything out. There's no meditation practice. There's no physical energy being taken out in a boxing class or at a gym. This person may be also sexually frustrated. This person has a fiery A-type personality. There's Saggy and Leo and Aries. Very fiery personality. Fire signs keep it inside. They can go crazy. Shoot. Keats like that. Okay, I unplugged it. Maybe that will help. Anyways, fire signs need to be physically active or in sports. Fire signs need to be very communicative and let out their aggression in some social media outlet. This person is holding all of them back. This person is not on Facebook, not on any of the social media, Instagrams or normal social media outlets. This person withholds. This person is very isolated. And if they are around people, they like to pretend they're isolated. This person likes to live in a cave, basically. This person is the kind of person that you say, will you talk to me about your feelings? Will you tell me what's going on with you? And they say, no, actually, hell no. I'm not sharing any of that information with you. Okay? Thank you for the 1111, sweetheart. I appreciate that. Thank you. Okay, so this is just someone that's like, no, I'm keeping it to myself, Steph. I don't want to talk to anybody about what's going on. That's my business. Okay. Let me see if I can help this camera any. Okay. Hopefully my camera starts acting better. It seems to be misbehaving. Pull this up. No, part 2 here, what the heck? Okay. Anyways, we're gonna move on. I can't stay stuck on that thought. There you go. I'm done. My reading is confirmed. I pulled one more card. There's so much anger inside me. Hostile. I mean, I hate to be a know-it-all on my readings, but damn, when I'm right, I'm right. And I'm absolutely right. If this reading does not resonate with you, I'm sorry. It's not your reading. But this is for someone in separation, and they're with a very A-type personality masculine who clearly has rage and anger issues. This person needs to get into some kind of physical activity and is a volcano ready to blow. Okay? I think this person secretly misses a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. This person secretly misses them, and there has not been a lot of communication between them. So there's a level of frustration. Okay? So that's part of it. That is part of it. Spirit, what do you see happening for this couple? Let's see. What do you see coming in and happening for this couple? Actually, I'll wait on that. Let me see. Spirit, what do you see happening for this couple in separation? Tell me some of these thoughts. You know what? I'm not going to be able to do 3 groups because this is too long of a reading. I'm just going to go forward with it in 1 reading. And I'll come back on to have a better video for part 2. But that's how I'm going to separate it, okay? Let me see if I can fix my camera any bit. Okay. 8 of Roses, Sangha community. I do see you guys reconnecting through other people. Okay, I think there's going to be someone reconnecting with you guys, like a friend, a counselor, a mutual third party. There's going to be someone that wants to bring you guys together. Okay, this community could be a government agency, it could be a counselor, could be a pastor, could be a mom or dad, a brother or sister, a close friend even. Okay, but there is going to be some kind of a reconnection because someone's going to get the 2 of you to talking again. And I do think you guys are going to overcome your hardships and kind of push through this energy in a very positive way. A very, very happy, good way. I don't think you guys are going to be stuck for long. Let me get some more information here. I'll use my fortune cookie oracles. These are available on my website if anybody's interested. I did just place an order, so I will have these in stock. So that should be coming to my house hopefully soon. I ordered my Spirit Speaks, my DMDFs, and my fortune cookies. All right, let's see what's going on. Woke. Spiritual awakening is upon you. So somebody's kind of just waking up to the fact of what this relationship really is, what it's all about. So there is this, I need to wake up. I need to see what this relationship really stands for. There is some miscommunication between you guys, clearly. You guys fight and argue, mostly because this person is hostile. Okay, you're dealing with a very difficult person that doesn't want to listen to you, doesn't want to keep things copacetic. This person is just like, it's my way or the highway. You have to work with me on this, is kind of what Spirit's saying. Work with me on this person. But this person clearly has some struggles. How does this person really feel about you? Where the hell is my tarot? There it is. Okay. So how does this person feel about you? You guys used to be best friends. Okay, I do see you guys used to be best friends. What the hell happened? You know? I think it was a third party. But also miscommunication. This person doesn't open up. And most of the reason why you guys separated was because this person has severe anger issues. Repressive. Drama. But how does this person really feel? Let's see. Okay. The Hierophant. I love it. This person really feels committed to you. And this is probably why you feel trapped and stuck in this relationship. Because you're like, Steph, damn it. We are the weirdest couple, right? That's what you want to tell me? We're separated, but yet we still act like we love each other. We get pissed off and have the worst fights, but damn it, we feel committed. We feel committed and loyal to each other. There's this strange reaction when we're together. It's like, it's like a love-hate relationship. Love-hate. This person really does want to communicate with you, but this person's very controlling, neurotic, maybe even a little OCD, but definitely neurotic. This person has to have it his way or her way. Like, that's it. It's going to be this way, and if you don't like it this way, then we're going to have problems. And they start to flex. I'm not just talking about flexing their muscles, but for, you know, just the saying flex. They have to flex their power. And they flex it by keeping you at bay, separating. This is emotional manipulation. Oh, stop it! The Lover's card. God, you guys are soulmates. It's sick. It's a sick love fest. I don't know what's going on here. This is a crazy relationship. Of course, we're going to get all the judgers. They're going to go, this is such a terrible relationship. Why would you want this? Okay, we're here for a divine reason. We're not here for you to go pick up a textbook at the library on psychologist's office. This is tarot. This is a divine connection. I'm not only has meaning. Thank you. So anyway, life, there is a third party, 100% with somebody else. Two of Pentacles, they are juggling you. This person is definitely going to reap some... What, baby?
I don't want those on TV. I don't want those on TV.
Well, I'm sorry, you can't have my videos on my phone. I'm using my phone.
I don't want TV on
Hang on, guys. I'll be back. Come here.
I don't.
Okay, and yes, to the person that said, have you ever heard of a babysitter? Yes, I have. Thank you. I'll be back. Oh. I know. How about a movie better? How about a movie? You want to watch Godzilla or I Am Giant? No? You like it? Like that, like love creatures? Okay, I'm back. To the person that said, have you ever heard of a babysitter? I have a question for you. Have you ever heard of manners? And also, have you ever heard of a button that you could push with your thumb to get to another video from somebody else? Okay? All right. So, we have karma, Two of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. You know what this person's karma is going to be? To relive everything they keep trying to avoid. Relive it, buddy. Relive it, girl. You're going to have to keep doing this shit till you figure it out. This is a relationship that you were put back on this earth for, and you're going to have to find a way to work it out. To everybody, and then somebody else said I was super condemning and that it must be me that I'm talking about in every damn reading. So, no. But anyways, we're just going to move on to those commenters that clearly can't take criticism. My personality is you take criticism to get better, to learn what your issue is so you can fix it and be done with it and move on to the next level. It's called victory, and it's called winning, and it's called not being a sissy ass, okay? Grow up, get some balls, take some criticism here, because I'm not the one reliving your life 24/7. You are. Or this is your person. Okay? So let's not relive this over and over again. Relationship with somebody else. The right way, go ahead and click off. But if you want to fix your shit and you want to stop being on a hamster wheel and you want to get done with karma already and have some freaking victory, then I suggest you listen to a fire sign. Anyways, we're going to move on. Sorry, I get triggered when I get stupid comments and then it pisses me off. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just human, okay? So anyways, your person clearly does not know how to communicate. They suck at it. Let's just be real. They do not communicate as your person. They get offended and pissed off and they okay? Okay? That you tell your person something side, something up, and get out of my phone. Tell me you know anything about me. Block. They do not want to hear things going on with them. This forever. Two of Pentacles. They keep reliving it. Karma, 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 karma. With the Knight of Pentacles, it's just taking so long, but they are moving forward. There is hope. And of course, I was buffering really bad for who knows how long. I'm sorry, guys. Okay. We're going to keep going. Now what? Now that we know this person has a very difficult time hearing you out, this person has a very hard time growing with you, this person just doesn't want to learn, doesn't want to move forward, is very hostile, is having a really hard time wrapping their head around the fact that they could be meant to be with you, and they don't want to hear that because you trigger them. To be honest, you piss them off. Okay, this is a relationship where you piss them off, period. You want to know why you're separated? One, they can't learn the right way, and two, you piss them off. There's something about you that triggers them. I don't think you mean to come across like that. I don't think you mean to be in their face. You do it very subtly, the High Priestess. And a lot of you guys have to walk on eggshells. And you try not to say anything, and you try not to do anything to offend this person, but you do. Anytime you bring anything up about their mom, their dad, their sisters, their brothers, their exes, their friends, their career, anything you bring up, trigger, because they already know they're having a bunch of crap going on and they need to fix it. They already know that. And you're just bringing it up, something they already know, but they don't talk about it with you because they don't open up. So you're just trying to create conversation and heal some of these old wounds. You feel trapped because, again, you feel blocked, you know? You're like, damned if I do, damned if I don't. If I don't say anything, we're not going to grow. If I do say something, I'm going to get blocked. You are extremely, like I said, A-type personality, Aries, Leo here, victory. You're focused on the success of this relationship. You do see a reconciliation coming. A lot of you guys are spiritual high priestess, so you're magical, you're spiritual, you're intellectual, you're intuitive, and you're going to call this in. Mostly because you're a manifester. Only manifestors can recreate a new conversation. Only strong A-type personality manifestors can recreate a connection. You guys are the ones that keep making shit happen. It's the people that sit back and cry and don't recreate it that live in a separation for forever because they can't recreate it. They don't have that energy in them to recreate the situation and reface the situation. I do feel there is some people in separation that are scared to get back into contact. Okay? They are scared. And they don't know what to do. So if that's you, I understand. You're dealing with a very confrontational, hostile person. And that can be a little frightening. That can be a little scary. But I don't think it's forever. I think this person has a kitten soft side. I think this person is a kitten or a teddy bear on the inside. I think this person has a very tough exterior shell, but a very soft interior. And they don't like people to know that about them. I think you're trying to help them master themselves, and I think you will succeed. Mostly because you're a badass, and you know how to handle this, and you can handle criticism, you can handle difficult people, and whoever I'm reading for, you've got this, because you can handle this shit. Let me remind you, not everybody can handle this. We have the Ace of Wands, more Aries energy. You are manifesting a new beginning, you will have it. By the time you start seeing butterflies outside will be a sign that a new beginning is soon to come. Let's get another message here. More Aries. I told you, and I'm right again. Aries, 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 Aries. We have so much Aries here, it's ridiculous. No wonder I'm being a bossy ass in this reading. Aries is coming out. We have the Fool. Okay, again, this is a new beginning, a fresh new start. We have the Ace of Wands, a new beginning, a very passionate, fresh new start. The wand is a magician's wand. It represents magic and manifestation. Okay, let's get some more energy here. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Two of Cups, baby. Only you can handle their shadow side. Only you can see them for who they really are. Only you can do this. This is a water-fire relationship, guys. Bottom of the deck, Four of Swords, no rest, no peace. Oh yeah, baby, you are definitely manifesting this recreation. This person, I got the whole picture now. This person can try to run from you, hide from you, avoid you, block you. You are not stoppable. That's it. They cannot stop you. This is a train going very fast. You are passionate, fast, quick. You are in you are the one that's going to get things going. You are the fire that keeps this engine going. You have what it takes to handle this difficult person. Some of the reasons God gives you, this is why we have this soulmate energy coming in. Two of Cups. The lover, this is all love, unimaginably strong. Not even their hostile. You know what? I'm going to use it as, but it could, but mild. And they hate people, and they're just assholes, you know? They run away, they start fires, they just, they cause so many problems. They self-sabotage the relationships. And yet they find a family that loves them. Yet they will find a family that will adopt them, that works through all their bullshit. Can every family handle that? No. God, no. There's so many families that are like, no, I cannot adopt a teen with issues. They're just uncontrollable. I don't have that kind of energy. I don't have that kind of heart. I don't have that kind of time, and I just don't have that kind of mental focus. But then there are those special people that do, and they say, let me have them. I have what it takes to take on this person. I have what it takes to break down this hard ass. I have what it takes to love this person to healing. And I just want to say that, you guys in separation, you will love this person into healing. Okay? This person has a deep love for you. Now, they keep it a secret for whatever reason, and I'm really not diving into their heart right now, but I'm going to tell you, I do feel it. Your person does deeply love you. It's just like a foster child that secretly loves their foster parents, even though they're giving them a really hard time. I just don't, I don't understand why this person is pushing you away so harshly, but do they have love for you? Yes. And if that gives you any solace, any confirmation of your pursuit in this relationship, I hope it does. Because I do see a reconnection coming here with karma. And I'll tell you, you are meant to be. And not everyone's going to understand this relationship. Not everyone's going to condone it. Not everyone's going to think this is nice. But you know what? Not every fucker out there is going to want to adopt a wild teenager asshole foster child either. Not everyone's going to do that, but there are those special people that do. So I have one word for everybody. And since I'm an Aries energy, fuck them. It's not their opinion. It's not their duty. It's not their karma. It's not their relationship to tell you anything about why you're doing what you're doing. God put you right here with this person for a goddamn reason. And it's because you're a hard ass and you know how to handle this hard ass. And you are going to love this person into perfection because this relationship is going to transform. So all I have to tell you guys is keep going, stay strong, don't listen to the naysayers, don't listen to the bullshit. You guys were put together very divinely. This is a past life connection. This is true soulmate energy. This is, I was put here for you and you were put here for me. And hell or high water, we're going to figure this shit out. Okay? Because as above, so below, says the high priest. As within. You know what's going to take this relationship? Those are the most complimented of all spiritual people. A manifester and a healer. Not baby beginners that, and praise be only meant for me. Not those people. Those people are still on baby food. They need to grow. They need to transform and leave the chrysalis of the caterpillar and transform into the butterfly. The reason this is here is because it takes someone to buck the system. It takes someone to buck tradition and orthodox thinking, and it takes someone to break all barriers, all glass ceilings, and rise. So, okay, I'll be right back, guys. Sorry I'm so harsh. Please remember it's Aries energy. Markers, please let people know that. I'm an empath. I don't just read because I am who I am. I read because I'm picking up on energy. Please help me out with that. I'll be right back. Brian, you forgot your coffee down here. It's too strong? Yeah. Did you say it's too strong?
Yes.
Rapunzel, put down your hair. Did you notice it's okay? She's a good actress. She just wants that person to save her or protect her. But she comes out daily. Where are you? Almost. Oh. You're welcome.
Mom, she goes outside almost every day. How is she desperate?
Because she's a raw cat. She just wants to live outdoors.
Sure. How come everyone keeps saying Dreamrose is an indoor cat?
Well, because she is an indoor cat, but she wants to be an outdoor cat.
Oh.
Okay, I need to finish my reading. I love you.
Okay, bye.
Bye. So, I'm back. Hopefully the energy has calmed down a bit. I got a little bit crazy in this reading. I'll let you know that I am empathic, which means you can pull from other people's energies. I did pull from someone who can cuss easily. Okay? I picked up on someone's shadow aspect. I did pull from someone who is a little bit hostile, a little bit argumentative, a little bit feisty. Okay? I did pull from someone that has some of those things going on inside and does a lot of withholding. What happens when people withhold? They explode, which might be why I was having that kind of energy. This person needs to get it out in a good, constructive way. I do think that you guys are waking up to this journey. There is going to be someone who's been refusing to acknowledge that you guys are a divine couple, that you guys were kind of created to be together, and you were meant to have victory. You were meant to be together, and I think they've been fighting it. I don't think they've wanted to hear it or see it, and I think that you've been very persistent to keep coming towards them until they wake up. I think they will wake up, and I think that the more you've manifested this relationship, the more you've tried to push healing into this relationship, and the more power you've brought to the table is going to suck this person out of darkness. And the only way that I can explain it is like that movie Poltergeist, where the little girl gets sucked into the spirit world, and her daddy went in for her, I think, and he had a rope tied on her, or the mother. I think it was the mother. The mother went into the spirit poltergeist world and tied a rope, and she said, I'm going in after her. And the mother walked into the closet and into that scary world and was calling her, using her voice. She found her, and then she grabbed onto her, and then they pulled them both back out. So I think that's kind of the energy here. We have a fighter that's going to go into this spiritual realm, this poltergeist realm, this hostile, angry, shadow side spiritual realm with this person. This person has a lot of dark energy. And you are the fire. You are the light in the darkness. So you are going to go there for this person. You're going to withstand criticism, ridicule, third-party bullshit. You're going to have to stand up for yourself and them. You're going to have to fight in so many different ways. Prayer, be witch-like here, using their strong, meditative on one level, and intimidate and scared from you is because when they know that you will conquer. They know that you have the balls and what it takes to pull them out of this dark bullshit. And this is part of the reason they run from you. But don't think that this is a relationship that's been dwindling. Don't think this is a relationship that's been so struggling to see the light, it's in stagnation or it's not going anywhere at all. You're dead wrong. This relationship has been slow moving since you met them. They've just had problems getting balanced, taking you on, taking on this new beginning. They know in their heart the connection that you guys share, and they know they want a new beginning. It's just going to take them a few little more pushes to get to that point. Tell me a little bit more about this stubborn person. This is not for everybody. This is a very rare reading. Usually my separation videos reach a lot of people. This one may only reach a few, and that's okay. If this reading has been too intense for you, I'm surprised you're still watching. So you don't need to leave a comment and blah, blah, blah. Just go. You know, it either resonates for you, it doesn't. The card that comes out with this person again is positivity. This person has optimism, secret optimism. This person does have some glimmer of hope, some light in them. They are very positive. They do have they do have a vision to be with you. Okay, even amongst all this darkness, they do. The importance of having a positive thought lies not only in their specific inspirational content, but also in the absence of negative thoughts that they affect. Negativity is a damning demotivator, and it's a needless waste of resources. And we should aim to replace it with positivity wherever we can by forming and repeating several simple positive affirmations. We can focus on our strength and build up our motivation and strengthen our self-esteem. I am good at what I do. I am in control of my own success and happiness. That, my dear, is what this Aries energy is pulling. That right there is why this person is a badass. Because you are good at what you do. You are in control of your own success, your own happiness. You are in control, says the High Priestess. So because of your positivity, you have really you're doing a very good job, a very good job. Esteem. Now, this is why it's good to heal our self-esteem, guys. If we don't have high self-esteem, we run, we hide negativity into our lives. It was the beginning of the zodiac wheel, which is right now. Okay, this is the beginning. You have to have that confidence and that self-esteem to continue, because this is a journey, not a destination. I always say that on my channel, guys. This love is a journey. It's not a destination, meaning this isn't a destination for union. This isn't a destination for marriage or capturing the one. It's not a win and end all. It is a win of self-control, a win of self. It is a victory of conquering all the shit that's ever happened to you and still being the best person you can be, getting what you want, manifesting what you want. That's the win. But it's always going to take work and effort. It's a journey. You're never going to get to a place of perfect peace and happiness. I promise you. We already know this. And you know this, man. You're not going to get to that place. You may have a time period of peace and happiness and rest, but it's not going to stay there. You know that. I'm preaching to the choir. You know this. You know this, man. You're not going to get to that point of peace where you've reached the epitome, where you've climbed the ladder. And everyone in the world's going to tell you, oh, there's this place. There's this energy where you reach the epitome. No, there's not. You're always growing. Always. I don't care if you're 100 years old. You're still growing and learning every day, every time, every minute, every relationship. Anyways, we're going to move on from that. You're going to get there, though. You are going to get there to where you guys are reconciled, and you're going to keep going. How does this person feel deep down in their secrets about you? What does this person feel? Okay. Because they are turned on by your positivity. They are turned on by your confidence. They are turned on by your ability to take no and still go with it. They are turned on that they can shove you as far as they can shove you, and you're still there. You're still freaking there. Not a pushover, just I'm here. I still love you. I'm not going to let you get away with that shit, but I still love you, and that's what I see in this card. One person is as determined as the next person. You are both bullheaded. And the screen got stuck. Sees a 6, one person sees a 9, but no one's going anywhere because this love is meant to be. You're not going to off is what I'm hearing. I love you. I see you for who you are. You're not scaring me off. You just haven't experienced this unconditional love. They have about you. This is the high contemplating heavy guilt. Heavy, heavy, heavy guilt. Karma has shown me how wrong I was, and I am so ashamed. Now what? You know, they don't know what to do. They know they have some severe guilt, but what do I do with that guilt? They are secretly focused on stability, work, family, schedule, and money matters. This person is really focused on things to get their mind off of their karmic bullshit. Work gets their mind off of you guys. Money can get their mind off of you guys. Family can get their mind off of you. They try to keep a daily schedule to just kind of keep their mind off of this shit. But it is repetitive in their mind every single day. Guilt, 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 guilt. This person is guilt-ridden. Guilt-ridden because they have headbutted you every time you came for love. They have headbutted you every time you tried to trigger them for healing. They have headbutted you every time you've been there to be that friend, to be that person that supports them. Headbutt. They can't take love. They can't take a compliment. They can't take this self-worth that you're trying to put in them because they're lacking it. This is a very wounded individual, and clearly High Priestess is going to fix this shit. And so High Priestess is like, we're going to conquer this if it's the death of me. Okay, now I can put my charger in. Okay. All right. So anyways, good job, Mr. and Mrs. Determined Person. We're going to go ahead and get some spiritual advice before I end this. Let's get a message from the universe about this connection. Please give me a message from the universe. Why am I not surprised? Prepare to be astounded. Watch the fire work. Watch the fire purify this relationship. Watch the fire transform this relationship. Watch the fire have magic on this relationship. Watch. Just sit back. Prepare to be astounded. If someone thinks they can get away from the fire in this connection, you are deadly mistaken. You are very mistaken. We are dealing with somebody here extremely positive, extremely powerful, and very, very, very confident and not determined. I mean, not, how do you say, detoured, I guess, is the word. Just not detoured. This person will not be derailed. This person has a beeline focus, right there, right for the target. Okay? Okay? Are you going to conquer this situation? Yeah, definitely. We're going to go ahead and read. Where the hell's my book? victory, because that's this. Be prepared to, and that's a lot what the victory card is. 6 of everybody about the shit you just conquered. A lot of people, including my mother and probably anybody else, because of all the cussing I didn't hear and all the energy I picked up on. But I just want, you know, people to know I pick up on energy for whoever I'm reading for, and if I come off as a different personality, that's what happens. You know, if you're just watching for the first time, this is not typical JKS personality. This is just a particular reading that I picked up on with this energy, okay? I also have Cry Fest, watery energy, and I feel super sad and depressive and tears. That's another energy I pick up on. Or stubborn, you know, energy that's just focused on money. You know, I pick up on those energies. So don't worry. These readings, I just pick up on the energy of the reading, and today the energy is fire, okay? Anyways, victory is success and achievement. This card shows spirit holding a golden victory wreath in acknowledgement that you have achieved and or success is on its way. And if you have a sense of pride, in which I know you do, and you've worked so hard to accomplish this confidence, then pat yourself on the back because you're a badass. The achievement may be great outer success, or it may even be a deep inner success and change that you've been exerting a lot more effort in toward yourself with more positivity and confidence. Enjoy this sense of accomplishment, guys, but be careful not to rest upon your laurels, which is don't sit on your victory and laziness. It's always a challenge, okay? People expect outer triumph to bring great changes, but often there may still be some inner work to do. Allow yourself to be open to victory on every level. So even though I've given you a ton of confidence and I've given you a ton of compliments, and I've told everyone who's watching how awesome you are at this, don't rest on your laurels. There's always going to be work even with you. You have to be extremely smart, because one of the hardest things to do is to be a winner and keep your humble energy. So keeping your humble side is going to be difficult. Balancing your confidence with a humiliation energy is needed. You don't want to be overinflated. Yes, it's good to have all that positivity that I just brought to the table in this reading, which is your energy. But it's also good to have some humility here and remain balanced. And one of the best ways for you to do that is to meditate, is to get grounded, is to keep going with positive attitudes, but always living in the attitude of gratitude. And it's also good not to be too demanding. Demanding is good because you're telling the universe, this is what I deserve, this is what I want, this is what I'm manifesting, so be it. As above, so below, as within, so without. And let it be so, and it is so. And you call it and speak it into existence, and it becomes your reality. It's good to have that demanding, fiery energy. But it's also good to have peace, so you won't have frustration in the length of time it may take to make something happen. Or the frustration could be dealing with the polar opposite, someone that takes it gracefully. So it's good. You also must work on their reality here. And anger and hostility, you may also mirror that. So I think you've conquered that side of you. A lot of you have. But just keep that in mind, that it's a very good thing to always balance those things. Never just run with it. You know, always balance. And then we're going to read the arrow, and I'll be done with this reading. Sorry it took so long. So arrow is the focus card. Like many arrows, this card is your mind, and it's fluttering in many directions. Your thoughts are scattered. However, you are being urged to bring some order into your life and make plans. All those thoughts well enough to determine what they even are. It's time to become like the arrow, the center of the card that shoots right to the point. You can achieve this by taking time to decide what your goal is, planning on how you can reach it, working out a schedule to stick by, and then focusing. You will find that you become stronger and you are more grounded as you go straight to what you really, really want in your life, Mark. This is the way, and ultimately for yourself. There's an incantation you can repeat. It is, my mind is like an arrow in flight. It's focused, sharp, so that I might hit the mark and reach my goal, to free my dreams and feed my soul. I love that last part, to free my dreams and feed my soul. Another divinatory meaning for this card is start to prioritize your life, guys. Make a list of what's important to you. Walk away from the things that are not your main focus. Be straight to the point. Detox your mind through positive thinking. Practice meditation, like I said there. The arrow revealed since the time of, I think it's called the Chaldeans. Arrows have been used for divination purposes. The king of Babylon would stop at the fork in the road and seek an omen by firing an arrow engraved with a written message. The one that traveled the furthest would have the answer. That's a really cool idea. I would love to do that. The Native Americans believe that you should speak like an arrow, direct and focused. And that's really good. And just before I end this reading, anytime I ever got really honest with my twin, like really honest, to the point where, you know, your balls are exposed and you put your balls out there, you know, and you're like, damn it, I'm going to say exactly what I feel and think, and so be it, where the chips may fall. Every time I've done that, I've gotten further than I've ever gotten further before. Because I quit withholding. I quit trying to beat around the bush or soften the message or, you know, control the situation by, you know, schemes. I just got there. I was like, boom, this is what I feel. This is what I think. And if you run from me. And if you don't, great. Then we're not supposed to be running from each other. But every time that I got straight to the point, like I said, magic happened. We got further. When I did quit and I started withholding, I lost my power. And the High Priestess wants you to know, just like I want you to know, that the more you withhold of what's really in your heart, you will lose your power because you're not using the fire inside of you. So my suggestion to anybody watching this reading in separation, reach out in some way, even if it seems impossible. Find a way, get creative. Reach out and say exactly what's in your heart and on your mind. You may be pleasantly surprised on how that can change things. And so be positive. Speak with positivity. And just put yourself out there. Okay? That's the only advice I can have for you, is just to get real and to get honest. If you're in separation, whatever this is for you. Let's go ahead and get one Spirit Speaks Oracle before I end. I feel called to pull another one. What's some advice for those watching? Okay, this is the advice. I don't know what it is, but I'm hopeful. Bottom of the deck, Divine Feminine. Fertility and the birth of desire. This is the beginning. You guys are growing a plan. You are hatching a new beginning. It's happening. And the card that I pulled for you is Vibrant. Woohoo! This is true fire energy right here. Making a difference. Be vibrant. Be outlandish. Be outspoken. Put yourself out there. You don't have to be like everybody else in the world. You be you. You're vibrant. And you know what? Your firecracker energy is your life. It doesn't have to suit mom and dad and everybody else. It doesn't need to suit anyone. It is your soul path. So be vibrant. You're the one that makes the difference. You're the missing ingredient. So run with it. Maybe next lifetime you can practice humility and silence. In this lifetime, what you're meant to practice is confidence and positivity and direction, which is extremely direct and to the point. This is your incarnation. You're meant to experience what it feels like to be vibrant, and to have this invigorated fire. This is your personality. It's not everybody else's. So run with it. Spirit wants you to embrace it, to love it, to not put yourself down or think less than because you're different. And Spirit wants you to know that if your relationship seems to be on the rocks, seems to be in some terrible place, and you feel trapped because somehow you found yourself in a cage, unable to speak to them, unable to reach out because you're blocked or you blocked them or whatever have you, keep pursuing it magically. You'd be surprised at how many doors will open in a spiritual, magical realm. This high priestess is no just godly woman that goes to church. This woman is a witch, a high priestess in a very high coven. She has the power above and below. She has the power between the spirit world and the real world here in reality. She knows everything. She knows the Torah. She usually holds the Torah, which is the first books of the Bible, before the New Testament, the Old Testament Torah. She knows it inside and out. She knows the history of mankind. She knows about the fallen angels. She knows about spirit world. She knows about Enoch. She knows about everything. And she also knows about this world. And she uses both of them to her ability. She knows there's magic. She's not scared of it. But the reason the high priestess keeps her mouth shut is because she knows that the Orthodox world will judge her, hang her, burn her for her knowledge. And a lot of people are still today against witches. But what is a witch? It is a spiritual soul. You know, the church has condemned witch because they're scared of the power that a single person holds. They're scared of the power of a feminine energy that can gather information and make shit happen by themselves. Calling in the power of God, calling in the power of the universe, calling in the power of Mother Nature. It scares them that someone that has not been ordained and gifted with the authority over a public to have power on their own. It gives people power. And the church doesn't like the little people to have power, because the church wants you to go to their organization, give them your money, and seek them out for your needs. They want to sit on the thrones of power. If you were to discover that you had the power in yourself, that you are also anointed by God, by the universe, by Divine Mother, Divine Father, that you have the power as an individual by yourself, that you can call things into this universe. You can create your outer experience. You also would be condemned as a witch. Because how dare you believe in another power than the church? How dare you believe in another? The witches don't believe in a power above them. They want to be a part of it. They want to be congregated. They want to be a family, a unit. They want to be part of an energy. They don't want to be a leader. No witch wants to sit on a throne and be in control of everybody like, religion does. They want to sit on their throne. They want the power. Witch energy is, I am not in power. Above is the power. Below is the power. Earth, heaven, as above, so below. That is the power. I'm just plugging into it. says the witch. I'm just plugging my body as a conduit into the energy of what already is all powerful. And I love this energy and I want to be one with this energy. There's no power hunger here. There's no authority search here. The high priestess doesn't want to lead an organization. She just looks like she does because people see the power she holds, but she gives the power freely, but she's very careful who she talks to about that. Because again, she'll be condemned. So it's not out of fear she stays quiet, it's out of intelligence. She knows who to talk to and who not to talk to. Just like this video is going to offend the wrong people. It's going to make people who are religious and shouldn't be watching tarot anyways, because your religion condemns you for watching this. So you should just click off. Because if you go to church and serve a pastor, you know you have no business watching this tarot. So don't be two-faced. Don't come here and judge our community and go back to your two-faced world where they judge you. So that makes no sense. So you have no business commenting or watching unless you're ready to step into a new energy of selfhood. But either way, this is definitely going to be where you can break free from those chains. But again, be very careful who you talk to. 100 years ago, I wouldn't be able to speak freely about this. 100 years ago, the high priestess couldn't speak freely about these powers, about manifestation, about candle magic, about magic in general, about affirmations and meditation and being one with nature. Could you imagine getting naked in nature and being in a pond or something and just feeling the energy of source, meditating and getting out of the pond and sitting there, you know, cross-legged with your arms out, just meditating, calling in the energy of the universe? If anybody 100 years ago walked in on you like that, they would go, oh my God, look at that witch. She's evil. Who is she worshiping? Burn her. Because you weren't worshiping source the way they saw fit. And this is what I'm saying. You have to be an individual. This relationship is not going to be orthodox. You're not going to pursue it the way the world sees fit. And this relationship is not going to be an orthodox, normal relationship. To be very, it's going to have different energies here of someone had a comment, I can't, as motivation, but read on my own. Let me unplug this damn thing. Getting overheated again. And get read. Okay, so you're living a double life there. That's fine. I also have lived a double life. Goes to church. My family's really involved in church, but church, anytime I've gone to, 50 different churches that you should stop what you're doing because it doesn't please the eyes of God. You should stop what you're doing because you're calling on energies and you don't know who they are. It's not been blessed. And it is what it is. It's like to tiptoe or church. Oh, we love everybody. Come on in. 9 years, whatever. They're going to want to convert you. They're going to want you to quit your old ways, cleanse. And if you study tarot, watch tarot, or do tarot, or you want to teach children's church, you will get a big, well, it's nice to have you teach in this church. And that's just how it is. That's just, I've been in church my whole life, and it's been a long one. And you know what? I people, I didn't just go to church to listen on Sunday and go home and have a nice lunch with my family. I wanted to dedicate myself to the church. I always wanted to dedicate myself. So I went there and been there, did that. I know what it's like. And no, it wasn't just one bad experience, okay? It was like 100. So we're done with that. I already know what it is. But you guys, please feel free and go there and do what you need to do. I am not against church. I still read my Bible. I still follow everything to do with the Bible and Jesus' teachings. But I also have been open to Buddhist teachings. I am open to any spiritual teaching that resonates with my body and my soul. So whatever that is, whoever that is, I am open. And I don't just stick with one energy, okay? And this has been something that I have butted heads with my twin flame also, is the point of view of religion. It can be a very big difference of opinions, which is someone is politics, religion. Those are the worst things to talk about with someone because there's going to be difference. You feel it resonates for you. I take it how it resonates for me. But anyways, we're going to move on. This is it. This is the end of the reading. Before I go and get a bunch of crazy comments, do I love God? Yes. Do I love churches? No. I think they're a little too judgy. I think they're nice at first, and then I think it gets hurtful. The more you put yourself into your church, the less appreciated you can be, or the more judged you will be. So I think church is a place of judgment. They try to be a place of love, and they are usually at first, but it just turns into something that it shouldn't be. And it's sad because, there's a lot of sad things. But that's my feelings on that. So if anyone says, Stephanie, you're evil, or Stephanie, you're against religion and churches, I just want to make it clear, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. I have a very good belief in the higher. So I just want to make sure that that was clear. I love God. I love spirit. I love source. I love divine masculine, divine feminine. I love this earth, and I love you. Whether you judge me or not, I love the people that do judging. I love all, and I love my enemies. So that is that, and I am proof of that. So there is no bitterness here. It's just truth. And sometimes truth is a swallow or even here. Everybody, it may resonate for some and it may not for some, and that's okay. These are general readings. They are not meant individually for you. If you ever watch general readings live on YouTube, just keep in mind it's not specifically for you. So don't feel offended if there's a sign that comes out that doesn't match you, or don't feel offended if there's some part of the story that doesn't resonate. It was not specific. It was a general for whatever strong energy was being pulled into the reading. That is the energy that Spirit wanted to read from, okay? For those that really needed to hear it. Other than that, if you just want some lasting advice on your relationship, keep doing what you're doing, keep pursuing it. I know it looks like a very difficult time right now being trapped, but I do see a reconciliation. The timing of this reconciliation, I am hearing the word June, but it is also very slow. So I'm going to go ahead and say June to September is going to be a time frame of reconciliation between you and this person. I think this person is waking up. I think this person feels that you are a divine lover and you are a spouse. Even if they are already in a situation, even if they are separated from you right now, what they feel deeply is you are that one. You are that spouse. You are that significant other. You are that soulmate. Okay? They feel really bad about the guilt they have because of what they've done to you, which is kind of pushing you out and blocking you. Know that they're having a hard time with their own life right now. They're going through some hostility about spirit, about their belief system. They're going through some hostility about what they believe in. They're going through some transformative energy. They're dealing heavily with ego and their shadow side. They do have a temper, so it's probably best you just back off right now because they're going to implode and explode. I do think that you guys are going to move forward into a relationship. I think the most important thing right now for the both of you in this separation is to stay focused on stability. Your work, your family, your schedule, and money matters. That is where spirit. Yes, I brought magic into this reading. Is everybody but for those of you that do, I want you to know it's perfectly safe and go ahead and trust your instinct conviction about what is, again, the word discerning, about what is good magic and what is not good magic for you. You're going to know what feels right and what feels wrong. And you're going to trust yourself and believe in the high priestess that you are inside, male or female, okay? And I want you to know that you do have that power. My only advice for you, if you guys start doing magic or you've been doing magic for a, whatever magic you put on to this relationship, especially whatever magic you put on to the person you love, remember that it will come back towards you. It will be karma. So, that being said, whatever magic you're conjuring here, keep in mind that you want to do some kind of a magic that is good and healthy for both of you. For example, if you wish for someone to leave a situation behind, if you put into the magic spell, I hope that they have disdain and anger and hurt and a fight and an argument, and I hope that they see the truth and that they are separated. Keep in mind that that energy could come back to you. And I've learned this through the years of doing magic. Trust me, I know what the repercussions look like. And then the best way to fix that magic or to do a better magic is to do it in love. Because you want love to come back to you, right? You don't want bullshit to come back to your life, do you? No. So the best way to deal with a separation spell or something like that would be to be putting the energy of love, insight, awakening, and truth. That I want these people to learn the truth. I want them to see it, to feel it. I want them to leave in love and light, no hard feelings. I want these people to let go of what is not theirs and to go in search of what is theirs. And I want them to be fulfilled and happy and in the best relationship they can be in. I want them to be blissfully happy with true love. I want them to experience what is meant for them, the person that will love them unconditionally. Now, you and I both know that that's not true in a karmic case. So if you wish something like that and you put something like that into a magic spell, they will awaken with love and light. And what's going to come back to you? Love and light, the awakening, the acknowledgement, the truth. Okay? And be prepared to expect whatever that truth is. But do you see the difference? Always remember when doing magic that whatever you put out there is going to come back. You're going to experience it. And most likely 3 times the power. So that's, put that good stuff out there. And just do it that way. That's what I suggest when working with magic, is always put the best out there. The same thing that you would wish on yourself, you would wish on somebody else. And that would be that. That's why you should always live in humility and always live with grace and mercy. Because you're going to treat others the way you want to be treated, right? You remember that in magic. Treat those in magic the way you wish to be treated in return. If you want someone to pay for their sins or to pay for something they've done to you, keep in mind you will also pay for the things you've done to other people. And so just keep that in mind. Whenever you call power in, you're going to call it on yourself. So just be prepared. And that's why Jesus said, he put the line in the sand with Mary Magdalene. She was going to be stoned. And he said, for those of you that have not sinned, cast the first stone. Because the whole crowd was saying, she's a sinner, and she's a sinner, and the word says to do this because she's a sinner. And he's like, great, I agree with the word. Awesome sauce. So here's the line. All of you guys here in the crowd, please cast the first stone, whoever has not, and we'll get this party started. Let's get this show on the road. Let's start casting away. And everyone dropped the stones and left because there was not a single soul that did not sin and didn't deserve that stone in their face. So remember, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. So keep that in mind whenever you guys are casting magic. What's good for them should be good for you. You have to be willing to accept that and acknowledge that. And I'm only saying this message in love because a lot of you will be going into magic. I already see it here. These are all magic cards. Let me hold it up. These are all magic cards. Okay? It's all about power. Okay? The seat of power, the wand represents magic even, magic here, and the coven, times 3. Okay? The waning, the full, and the waxing moon, the power of the feminine, the moon. It's all magic. So I already know magic is going to be a part of your life at some point. And if it's not today, it may be in 10 years. And if those of you are not used to magic, let me introduce you to a little magic here. It's not always evil. It's not bad. It's not what the movies portray magic is, okay? It's not that at all. It's meditation and it's manifesting. Magic is just about bringing something to the reality plane. It's calling something spiritual and powerful to come in and create something physical. It's marrying the two energies, spiritual and physical, and it's having proof. It's making things happen. It's manipulating the energy. Is manipulating the energy bad? No. It's not bad. Not like I said, if you intend it to come back to you. Because karma is the law of attraction. And whatever you think about, feel, and bring about, it will come back. That's karma. It's all boomerang. It's all magic. So I encourage you to try magic if you haven't. But be wary, be discerning. There's going to be magic out there, you know, feel a little bit uneasy, and there's going to be magic that makes you feel great. Do whatever magic you feel comfortable with, but taking control, be the power that's needed for this manifestation is needed. Only do it if you feel it's right. Of power. Sometimes you need to remember there is very big. 2 is faith. You have to believe wholeheartedly what you're saying and doing is true and real. And the 3rd energy is expectation. You have to release it and expect it to come to you. You have to believe it and expect it. If you lose any of those powers, it won't happen. So you see, really magic is just about belief. And you know what? A lot of us believe things aren't going to happen and they don't. And a lot of it is because of our beliefs. And a lot of us experience big things, and that's because of our beliefs. So if you are ready to do this, good luck. I love you guys. Remember, this love is a journey, not a destination. So just keep swimming. And I'll see you guys on the next video. I will do a union reading, okay? And then we'll just go on from there and do the karmic. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and end this reading. It's been a long one. Bye, everybody. Love you. Matthew said, just keep swimming. I forgot to say that. Remember, this love is a journey, not a destination. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. We love you guys. Bye.